So you were evicted from the house on Friday, obviously.
Yeah.
And one of the things that was said to you just before you left was that your confidence seemed to start to drop. Do you feel that was an accurate reflection?
I don't think it was that accurate, just because, you know, considering the circumstances of the show and how they want to portray me and all that kind of stuff. Because I think I'm quite a confident person, but, you know, in some way my confidence in that particular shoot wasn't as high as usually my usual shoots were. So, yeah.
Do you think that maybe because you were working with someone else, it was kind of hard to get that flow?
Yeah, I guess because I was working with someone else, it was quite difficult to just, you know, want to do what I want and be able to express, you know, everything. But it was quite difficult with someone else, and you have to consider them as well as consider yourself. So yeah, it's probably.
Was it with the dual photo shoot? Was it kind of more about how well you work together as opposed to standing out? Because all the other ones have kind of been about how you can convey yourself. But
I think most of the other girls was who stood out the most kind of thing, and it wasn't so much. I don't think I had a bad photo, but I think it was, you know, just the pressure of being with someone else and having to do as well as another person in your same shoot. It probably made it quite difficult.
And how do you feel you went through the show?
I'm really happy with my progression through the show. I think I got some really good shots, and I'm super pleased that I tried out and got that far.
So which was your favourite?
Oh, probably the harness shoot, just because I got first photo, but that was really fun as well. Yeah.
And which was your worst, if you could?
Probably Rotorua. Just found it really difficult to sort of, I don't know, I just went blank for a moment, I think.
So?
I think it was a bit difficult because of the scenery and just being on the rock, and I just couldn't think at that point, and I just don't know what happened. I just got a bit confused. And
do you think that may be where the judges kind of started to see that confidence fade away?
Not necessarily. I don't think that's when they started to see my confidence go, because the next week I had a good photo, and I think it was just a bumpy ride, and I had my good moments and my bad moments, but overall they thought it was just a good idea to send me home.
And did you enjoy your time in the house?
I really enjoyed my time in the house.
What was it? Sorry, what was it like working around and living around all those people?
I really enjoyed living in a house full of, because I had so many friends in the house, so that was fantastic. But it was really busy all the time, so that was pretty hard to deal with. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I got the experience.
One of the things that came through in the last show was that people were starting to get a bit fed up with Holly.
Yeah.
Do you think that was portrayed accurately?
Yeah, I think Holly was portrayed accurately, because that's actually what it was like, and I didn't know she was saying half the stuff she said about people, but you can assume. Yeah.
And how do you feel now seeing that?
I'm a bit didn't know she'd go to that extent in saying things about people, but you know, she does things her way and I do things my way, and I choose to be nice to people, so yeah.
And who do you think can take out the competition?
I've got my fingers crossed for Courtney and Michaela. I think Michaela might take it out just because she's always had stunning photos, and I just think she's such a nice person, so I'd be really happy if either of them won it. And
are you keeping in touch with anyone?
Yeah, I am keeping in touch with most of the girls. So yeah, that's really good, through Facebook and texting and stuff.
One of the things that came through from Amelia last week was that she kept saying she had no regrets about the show. Do you feel the same way?
Well, when I think about it, when I left was perfect timing for my schoolwork, so I'm really glad with that, and then I didn't miss out on too much schoolwork, so I think everything does happen for a reason, that I got left then because, you know, it was like if I had have got back further into the show, then I would have missed so much school, so I'm quite glad I got back then.
But then, you know, winning the competition, what would you have done with school after that, if you had?
I would have been really struggling if I had won the competition, because I'd missed so much school, but school was probably a bit more important to me than winning a TV show. So, you know, your education gets you everywhere, modelling not so much.
And how do you feel the makeup challenge went? Because everyone looked like they were kind of thrown for a loop when they...
Oh, my makeup challenge just went horrible. I think I was so nervous and like, I don't know, I'm not good at doing other people's makeup, and I don't, you know, I do my own makeup, I don't particularly do other people's, but I thought it was quite funny.
And how do you think you looked after it?
I thought I looked good.
Yeah.
Elsa did a really good job, so that was awesome. Yeah.
And where to from here?
Focusing on school at the moment, but you know, if I get some, like if anything comes up, that's cool, but modelling, school's my main priority, and yeah, see what happens after that.